it. Come on, folks, let's get down. What a chair. Oh, you're complaining already. Come on. I've got your baby now. What's that? That's a temperature. There's more people on this bus than I can get.
And then I'll tell you when you've got to bring them over, okay? Yes.
Shaken to the core, we are, fellow.
Yes. Well, where's Arnold? Come on, you're such a slow coach. Come on, it's long past night time for afternoon tea. Now be careful with the handbox.
You don't ever pull up. You're too flipping early. I don't ready yet.
I don't suppose there's any help in these cases.
Too right. You must be joking. Take the blooming rich, you know.
Well, we should have known. Look at the name. Just read it backwards. Come on, let's get these cases in and find a cup of tea.
I'll tell you what, 200 miles in less than 15 hours. Well done, old Bessie, you've done us proud.
Well done. I've never had such a terrible journey in my life. You ought to scrap that old bone shaker.
Scrap it! Mrs. Murphy, this is my Bessie you're insulting. I'll have you know she was only down to Carter's and Son in Bootle just last week and she passed the MOT.
MOT? The only way she'd pass her MOT would be to supermaggio tin pot.
I agree with Marge. You ought to scrap it. I've never been so uncomfortable since the fellows of Bumpercarners entered the Blackpool.
You only fell out of that car, Grace, because you were trying to get into it before somebody else did.
Well, he had a hat on which said, "Kiss me really quick, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity. Oh, but it was a lovely trip, that.
You soon found out when you got back though, didn't you?
Well, that wasn't my fault. I didn't know that woman was twice.
Well, when you got back, you soon find out. And what would your late husband George think? No, that's, and the...
Do you mean you didn't enjoy coming in my little old jalopy, you call it?
That old jalopy, yes, that's the one, isn't it?
Listen, Mrs. Murphy. If you'd have wanted to travel in luxury, you should have booked a luxury coach. I'm not in the luxury market. I've suffered very, very badly from the credit crunch.
Oh, yes, I suffer from that too. Credit crunchies. I had some for breakfast once, and it gave me a indigestion all day.
And it's easy to see you're not in the luxury market by the way you're dressed. That looks like a mob suit from the Crimea. And anyway, we pensioners can't afford luxuries. That's why we're down to join the protest demonstration in Trafalgar Square against cuts to our pensions.
Oh, it's all right for you. You're retired, not working, nice pension. What about me? I'm up all hours, working my fingers to the bone, putting up with the likes of you lot grumbling. Do you know I hate people who grumble all the time? I'm going to be about 80 before I can retire. For me, it's just work, 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 nothing but work.
So why do you do it? Lots of people work until they drop, you know, then there's no alternative. If you make a few cuts and a simpler life, you can retire early or take a new career. You're going to be a long time dead, you know.
Well, you know, what were you saying there?
So you're going to be a long time dead.
Yeah, but I mean, I've often had dreams, you know, I've grown my own stuff, you know, living out in the country, keeping chickens, and, you know, growing my own veg, you know, the sort of thing.
And perhaps even someone to share it with.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
It sounds lovely. I used to live in the country when I was a girl. My father used to raise chickens. He once raised one with 3 legs.
That's interesting. Did it taste nice?
I don't know, we never managed to catch it. The ones are the best.
Anyway, that's all very well. Me having my own little place in the country, it's all a dream. It's a lovely dream, but that's all it is, just a dream. I have to work hard every day to earn an honest bar. There's not a moment's rest for me. I'm always on the job. I'd like to lead a quiet life, grow cabbages and such. I'd like to find a quiet wife. That's asking far too much. I'd spend the last few years in perfect bliss. There's not much here for me that I would miss. And as your man said, yeah, be a long time yet. So lift up your head. Those wings that we shed, that's a fact now. It's gonna be a brighter day. The sun's already on its way. So get up, the sunshine, get up, be a long time yet.
There's not only one way to travel.
You open yourself to find new ways to open up your mind. So check the book of novels, get on the million on time.
There's always tomorrow. There's not just today. Tomorrow can show a better way. Hey!
Gonna be a long time there, and that's what the man said. Now, don't be misled, there's a future. I can feel it in my heart, that something good is bound to start. Some waistline, it's a real pride.
brighter futures just round the bend. Nothing can stop you in the end.
So don't pretend.
We all feel on Friday. It's true what he said. Too soon we will share every pleasures. So make a new start. Just follow your heart. Take a look at trouble.
Get yourself a rumble.
Get yourself elated.
Life's not complicated. And realize that you will be alone. Well, enough dreaming. I'm off to give my Bessie a rub down with a nice oily rag.
Oh, isn't he sweet? He's so cute. He's got lovely eyes. He makes you want to take him home and cuddle him. So hands off, Marge. I saw him
Now
first.
listen, Grace, you mustn't chase after every man in trousers. Remember, your sister Grace, your sister
Virginia.
Virginia. She was Virginia, but we used to call her Virgin for short, but not for long. Anyway, what would your late husband George think?
Well, that was his trouble. He didn't think. His idea of planning for the future was to buy 2 crates of beer instead of 1. He said he'd never drink water because fish did all sorts of naughty things in it.
Well, my late husband was rather like that. He was going to donate his body to science and said he'd better start pickling it in alcohol right away. He said he saw a sign that said, "Drink Canada dry." And my word, he did his best. Anyway, this won't get us on, will it now? What are we going to do now?
Well, I can't imagine all of us old pensioners standing around in the nude.
No, not at all really. But that's what we're down here for, isn't it? To show them what we're made of. That pensioners can put up a fight.
Oh, Marge, we aren't really going to be stripping off in Trafalgar Square, are we? I mean, I think that's disgusting. If I took my top off, well, you could see me best.
That's the whole point. To show that we pensioners are willing to strip off in public to show that we've deprived of our rights.
Are you sure that's legal? Don't you need to get permission or something?
Oh yes, I checked with the organiser and he said that he had permission from the police.
What, to strip off in Trafalgar Square and get in the nude?
Well actually, he thinks that they thought he said that they would stop off in Trafalgar Square and get in the mood. There's a misunderstanding there.
I can't imagine all of us old pensioners standing around in the nude. Oh, on second thoughts, perhaps I can. Anyway, and then we'll see all the sights of London tomorrow. You don't think Fred might like to come along too? Oh, perhaps not. Oh, but I do miss having a good man around to share things with. Don't you, Marge? Don't you sometimes feel lonely all on your own? Wouldn't you like to find a good man?
Are there any good men? Most men are living proof that we women can take a joke. And all the good ones are like parking spaces. They're already taken.
Well, you could advertise in one of them intimate dating agencies.
Intimate dating agencies? You mean internet dating agencies?
Well, you choose yours and I'll choose mine.
A friend of mine once advertised on the internet for a husband, and she got 200 emails from wives offering theirs.
What's your ideal man, Marge? I want a man with big, brown, soft eyes, who's so warm and cuddly at night.
You'd be better off with a hot water bottle and a Labrador. No, I don't ask for much, really. I like a man. who knows what fate will have in store for us. So come along, Grace, we'll get our bags off the coach.
Excuse me, Petunia, isn't it?
Yes, but my friends call me Pet.
I'm Tom. Can I help you with the cases?
Oh, thank you, but not just yet. I want to savour the moment. I'm so excited about being in London. Do you know London well?
Oh yes, I was born here in fact, and I'm hoping to come back and retire soon. But I spent most of my time working in America. But now I'm going to get out of the rat race, settle down. But we've met before, you know.
Afraid you don't remember.
Yes, it was at your aunt's house.
No, I'm sorry, I don't remember. So have you come down for the rally?
Oh yes, I joined the rally, but I must admit I'm not very political. Should be, but I'm not very political. I've really come down to see my brother. I'm hoping to stay with him while I'm looking for a place to buy in London. In fact, I'm waiting for him now.
You have a brother living in London?
Yeah, a younger brother. He's the host at a very posh cabaret club in the West End called Long John's.
A cabaret nightclub in the West End. Oh, that sounds so sophisticated, so romantic. I'd so love to live in London.
Yeah, it's a great city. I've missed it. I can't stand the countryside myself. All that chlorophyll, it stops me from thinking.
Sounds wonderful. Place of your own, a life of your own, a new start.
Yes, I'm taking the advice that I gave to Fred. Life's too short to put off living. I've worked all my life, always put that first, but now I'm going to live with it. I'm going to feel that I'm really coming home. It feels good. I've spent a lifetime working and I've had my fill. Sometimes I feel that my life has stood still. Are they bird long? I do know the words. Plus I wrote them. So life not begun, and I'm coming home. Been travelling long enough. Where I've been, the way was rough, and living's like to be alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Familiar scenes are near. The way now is warm and clear. I've lost the will I had to roam. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Now I'll find somewhere a place that I can share and find contentment there at last. So I'm not the travelling kind, and living's a thing you can't postpone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Let me introduce you. Hi, John. It's good to see you after all this time.
Goodness me. Who's this child?
This is Pet.
Yours?
No, her name's Petunia.
But I don't like the name Petunia. Everyone calls me Pet.
Well, I think it's a very pretty name. So, how was the journey, old fella?
Well, let's say my stomach will be arriving in a minute.
It's been a long time. How long?
Yeah, 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 15 years.
True.
Are you married?
No.
Separated? Divorced? Engaged?
No, and no.
So what have you been doing with your time? Making money, I suppose.
Well, enough to buy a modest house in London, yeah.
You know, Pet, he always was the lucky one.
He was the one everybody admired and praised. He was the one who got on at school and worked hard. I was the rebel.
Don't
If
you
he ever did anything wrong,
Yep.
I was the one who got into trouble.
Ah, but don't you believe it, Pet? That's not true. He was the one who always got the girl. How is Betty, by the way?
Oh, she's flourishing. In fact, she should be along soon. She's bringing the children.
Oh,
Katie
that-
and Daniel.
Married life suits you.
Well, glad you're seeing the light at last. You were the one who always thought that success and making money was going to be more important than being yourself and having a wife and family. I think you've changed.
Well, I have, it's true, but as you know, I could have settled down very well with Betty at one time, but as I say, you won the girl.
Well,
But I have changed. I'm changing my lifestyle. I've altered, improved.
okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. And we've really missed you. We had ups and downs as brothers, but we're glad to have you here. And not just the family, but the girls from the club. They're coming to see you too. We're glad to have you back, and so am I. Oh, brother, my brother, good to have you here. Oh, brother, my brother, I haven't seen you now for 50 years. What have you been doing? Who have you been talking to? And is it really true that you are coming home? Oh, brother, my brother, good to have you around. When we were young, he always got the prizes. When we were young, he always got surprises. He could walk on water.
But you're the one who got the daughter. You got the girls. You got the fun. Admired and loved by everyone. Oh, brother, my brother, I could settle down. Oh, brother, my brother, you just lived in this town.
You've been successful in your life. You make the money.
But you got the wife. When we were young, it was always the same. You were the naughty one, but I got the blame. Oh, brother, my brother, I feel the time has come to settle down and have some fun. I just want a better life, a quiet home.
You want a wife.
Time for me, get off the skids.
What you need, bro, is have some kids. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, brother, my brother, good to have you around. Good to have you in town. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Betty. This is Betty.
Well, how's visit?
It's just pet.
Yes. And is this your first time in London?
Well, no, but the last time I was 14 and on a school trip, I vowed then that one day I'd come back and live in London. I like the city. I can't wait for tomorrow. I just want to see everything.
Anything in particular you want to see?
Oh no, just everything. I just don't know where to start.
Well, perhaps I could help you. It's been a long time since I've been around the old city. I could do with a refresher course of the place.
You could call in at the club. Why not come tomorrow night? The place will be really alive and jumping.
Oh, I'd like that. Oh, could we? That would be wonderful. Oh, the only problem is my Auntie Marge. Well, she watches me like a hawk. She thinks I can't take care of myself, and I'm not too sure she'd be approve of nightclubs. No.
Well, she could come along too.
She wouldn't want to do that. Anyway, I'm old enough to take care of myself. I'm not a child.
I can see that. Anyway, until tomorrow night. Cheerio.
Look, you're a blooming nuisance. I've told you. I've taken all the cases off the bus. We must have left it somewhere else.
No, I'm sure I haven't got it. And it's got some important things in it. Never you mind what.
Well, hang on a minute. I think I can see something.
Oh, yes.
Is that the one?
Oh, Fred, you're so strong. Has anyone ever told you you've got a figure like a donut?
No, most people tell me I've got a figure more like a donut.
Oh, no. You're so manly. Your wife must be very proud of you.
Wife? No, I'm not married.
Well, your girlfriend then. I bet you've got lots of girlfriends.
Well, no, not at the moment. Anyway, is there anything else I could do for you?
Well, there's a question. I'll let you know.
What's a woman?
Grace, did you know Tom here was born in London, and he's offered to show me around some of the sights and take me to a real nightclub. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, has he now? Well, I don't think your Aunt Marge would approve of that. Perhaps I ought to chaperone you. Do you know London well? There are a few places I'm quite anxious to go to myself, but I don't know where to start.
Well, maybe you'd like to join us.
Oh, but don't you want to go with Auntie Marge?
Oh, no. Your Auntie Marge and I don't agree on the places we want to visit. In fact, most of the time we don't agree at all.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, you'll just have to both tell me which places you'd like to go to.
Oh, for me, there's so many places. It's all so exciting. It's so exciting and inviting, anyone can see. Looking around at all those faces, seeing such exciting places, and London is the place for me. I want to see Trafalgar Square and watch the pigeons flying there, sitting on the top of Nelson's Hat.
I'd rather see that Jordan Cave where Jack the Ripper came to pay and did his dirty deeds. And after that, now, let me see.
I'd sooner stroll along the Strand, see the sights in Theatreland, places where those famous actors stood.
I'd rather see the torturous there, the rack, the wheel, the places where you can still sense the drip of blood.
Although on some things we might disagree, yes, London is the place. Yes, London is the place for me.
By London Bridge, the catacombs are full of dark and dank rooms where skeletons leer to eat the dark.
I'd sooner take a trip to see those places steeped in history, Covent Garden and St. James's Park.
Now Tyburn was a place of fun, though clearly not for everyone. For weeks some folks got left there hanging round.
There's Westminster, so old and more, Windsor Castle
hold the car where Anne Boleyn and Catherine Hart quailed behind locked doors awaiting death.
There's Westminster, Soho, the Mall, Windsor Castle and St. Paul's, London Bridge and Lower Thames, Gherkin and the Iron Head, the Cottage Sock, the Modern Tate. Oh dear, I hope we're not too late. Although in something sweet I disagree. Yes, London is the place. Yes, London is the place for me.
Well, it's a tall order, but I'll see what I can do.
Oh, good. I'll see you both tomorrow morning then.
Well, it certainly is a tall order. Oh, but it'll be fun. Thank you so much for offering to show me, well, us around.
A pleasure. We can go as soon as we've had breakfast in the morning.
Hello there, you two. Planning something, are we? Couldn't help overhearing. Funny how I'm always overhearing things. Arnold! Arnold! Don't keep me waiting, dear. You know how I hate to be kept waiting. Been so difficult this morning. Said he didn't know what to wear. I asked you, what a fuss. Arnold?
So you're not going shopping? Would you
No,
ever go?
I wouldn't. No, I'm not going shopping.
You got that? She's not going shopping.
I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those places. No. Arnold, what are you doing? I told him my plans for this afternoon. So exciting. But he said he wanted to go to the football match with the other men. Can you believe it? In his delicate state of health, I soon pointed it out to him how silly it would be. I mean, he doesn't have much energy these days. Arnold!
So where are you off to then, Bonnie?
Oh my dear, it's so exciting. We're going to see all my old haunts in the city. The nightclubs where I used to work. The Hot Spot, the Malibu Club, all the wonderful theatres of my youth.
Oh yes, of course you were
I was a showgirl there. I'm very proud of it too. I had a wonderful career, travelling all over the world, and I've performed in front of kings and princes and almost all the aristocrats in Europe. Oh, happy days.
Performed? You mean taking your clothes off? Well, you'll be able to advise them on Sunday.
Oh, no, my dear, it's not the same at all. I was very artistic. I mean, I think the whole idea of the demonstration is rather vulgar. I shall just observe. Yes, Arnold and I are going to some of the places where we first met. All the men used to follow me around, you know. Arnold did. Yes, he'll be so thrilled to see those places again, the wonderful places of our youth. Arnold!
But are they all still there? I mean, it must be at least
50 years, my dear, 50. But the buildings are still the same. They've mostly changed their names, but of course the buildings are the same. And the memories remain, those wonderful memories of my youth, the places of my youth. Yes, I'm off to see the places of my youth. The spots where I excelled in days of yore. The windmill, the Mayfair, New Churchill, Sunset Strip. The places where the men all yelled for more. I'm going to relive all my memories. Where the memories the same. Where the slightest sign of flesh or a stocking made of mesh would make men's hearts a-flutter and aflame. Oh yes! What a time it was! The best years of my life I can declare. And oh, what a time we had! trifle then. I'm going back to see those old haunts, the places that were once thought to be rude, where I shimmied and I chassied with all those lovely lassies who spent my time, well, mostly in the nude. I want to feel again that tingling shiver where the men rushed down and tried to see some more of the scanties that we wore. But were we in the raw? But we lit up all their lives as they went home to the wives from the places of my youth. Yes, I'm going to wander down to Piccadilly, find Bernie's hotspot in St. Martin's Lane. There's Bill's new place in Portsmouth and Sharon Pauline's party parlour, and Rooney says that Tony's Den can satisfy your ardour, and Still's Casino is the place where you can have fun if you play your cards right. Oh, it's so good I can recall the magic of it all from the places of my youth. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Earth as Arnold got to. He must have decided what to wear by now. Arnold, what are you doing?
Well, maybe clothes are important to him as they are you, Bonnie. You always look so glamorous.
Oh, this whole thing, I just flung it on this morning, you know. I buy most of my clothes in Paris these days, and of course Jean-Paul knows my my figure very well, and he does so value my advice.
But some people don't seem to agree with you. They look like they're going shopping.
Just look at all those ridiculous people. Don't they look stupid? I could never stand the sight of a man in shorts, or those milky white skinny legs and knobbly knees. I always thought a man's best feature is his derriere. Pity we have to look at their faces most of the time.
Well, I can guess where you're all going. Shopping spree, is it?
Yes.
Not. Retail therapy.
What the hell?
We're heading straight for Selfridges.
Arnold, you're not defying me, are you, Arnold? Arnold, Arnold, get back here!
Places.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad we got, not got rid of, but left Grace behind.
Yes, but I think she enjoyed herself as well, especially the dungeons. She's probably still down there with that American fella. What was his name? Manson, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think that was any relation. Anyway, here we are at my brother's place, Long John's.
Oh, just a moment before we go in. Oh, it's such a lovely evening. You know, they always say you can't see the stars in London, but I can see them quite clearly. It's beautiful. I so miss my parents on a night like this. Starlight shining in the summer sky. Cool.
beautiful, and you are beautiful. And we've had such a great day today. I've so enjoyed being with you. You know, it's felt like I've known you forever. I had a very special feeling the first time I saw your aunts, feeling I've never had before. And now?
Oh, Tom, I know. I feel just the same. It's been wonderful for me too, and I know how you feel, because I feel the same way. Do you know, I've got a confession to make. I pretended not to remember meeting you at my aunt's, but I did remember. I felt something between us then, but I was a little overawed by you and a little frightened. But, oh, it all seems so sudden.
Oh, not for me. This is the best bit.
Yes, who's there? Oh, it's you. Come in.
Well, open the door then.
Yes, of course. If you come this way,
Thank you.
there's a table here. Well, it's good to see you again, Tom. Good. You're just in time for the cabaret.
Right.
I managed to book this fabulous act. Charlie, as you'll see, is very funny and a great singer. And the girls have worked out this fantastic dance routine. So all you have to do is sit back and enjoy.
I needed that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Long John's. So nice to see your happy, smiling faces here tonight. Just. My name's Charlie. I'm your host for this evening, and I'm also part of this evening's entertainment. My job is to try to make you laugh. There's a clue there somewhere. So don't let me down, will you now? And some of you are probably wondering why I'm dressed like this. Well, it's a wife's idea, so I've got to wear it. I'm sure it's so I don't forget who wears the trousers indoors. But no, what she actually said, she thinks we should put a bit of spice back into our marriage and do some of these Island Games things. I said, Island Games? That's a man's sport, like tossing the caber and putting the shot. She said, well, I'm up for it if you are. And I thought the only thing I had in common with Scotland was tattoos. I mean, they've got a tattoo up in Edinburgh. I've got a tattoo down under, you know what I mean? I laughed at that too. I've heard it lots of times. But anyway, yeah, the wife's not usually like that. She's usually pretty sensible. And what I should have said, in fact, because I usually forget my lines at this stage, because like you, I haven't had a drink, you see. But, what I should have said was, if any of you ladies are wondering, there's nothing worn under this kilt. And if anyone don't believe, no, everything's in good order. No. And if anyone don't believe me, put your hands up. But be careful, you did that last night and she had a stroke. But the wife's not usually like that. She's usually very practical. I ain't heard that one before either. But she's willing to do it herself, you know. Yeah, every time I ask her to do something, she says do it yourself. And she's a great collector. Not problem stamps or anything like that. Oh no. She collects dust and cobwebs and fluff and stuff. And she'll kill me if she knows I've said that tonight. But yeah, but I wouldn't sort of change her for anything. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say she's 1 in a million, more like 1 in a raffle. But she was getting ready to go out the other day. She looked in the mirror, she said, do you know, I first wore this 25 years ago when we first got married. It still fits me. I said, it's a scarf. She went shopping last week, got a new pair of shoes for the mother-in-law. I thought, now that's a fair swap. But I still think marriage is a great institution. And we all know who live in institutions, don't we? Anyway, fellas, you do realise, don't you, if it wasn't for marriage, us men would never know we had any faults. Talking about faults, you won't find any in the show we've got for you tonight. So enough of my waffle, let's get on with the show you've really come to see. Give a warm welcome to our wonderful dancers as we take you on a trip into the jungle. up in the tree. There hides a leopard up in the tree. Hidden away, leopard look for his prey. There hides a leopard up in the tree. Someone died. There's like in cocoa softly don't sound. There's like in cocoa softly don't sound. Cobra can slide, you've got nowhere to hide. There's like in cocoa softly don't sound.
There they are!
Well, Petunia, what are you doing in a place like this? I promised your dear mother, my sister, that I would look after you, and here you are in this place.
Mrs. Murphy, I assure you this is a very respectable nightclub. Pet's in no danger.
No danger? Bringing an innocent young girl into a place like this? Why, those dancing girls have hardly any clothes on.
Auntie, I'm a full-grown woman and I can do whatever I please. This is Tom and we've had a wonderful time together. And Auntie, we're in love.
Oh no, when you're in love, dreadful things can happen.
Oh, yes, that's true.
When you're in love, wonderful things can happen.
Oh.
And Auntie, this is a wonderful place. And don't be a prude. Those girls have more on than you'll have on tomorrow. Oh, Auntie, be happy for me. I've never before felt the way I feel about Tom. It's wonderful. What is there to say about the way you make me feel? It's something wonderful. What is there to do when I'm with you and we're alone? It's something wonderful. Something wonderful has happened to me. And if something wonderful has happened to you, I want to stay with you forever, and we never ever end. There's something wonderful in my heart, for I've known from the start that something wonderful is you.
Somehow I just knew that me and you could be the start of something wonderful. Suddenly you bring sweet thoughts of spring and everything that makes life wonderful. Like the scent of flowers after the rain, or the as you soothe away our pain. Again I must repeat that when we meet and kiss like this, it's something wonderful, and that's no lie. I only live to try for something wonderful with you. By the scent of flowers after the rain, on the warmth of June, as they soothe away our pain. Again I must repeat that when we meet and kiss like this to me, it's something wonderful, and that's no lie. I only live to try for something wonderful with you.
Tig, put that man down. You don't know where he's been,
Oh,
Grace.
I know where I'd like him to go.
Now look, Grace, I like him a lot. But I like Marge as well. I mean Mrs. Murphy.
What?
No, I mean Marge.
What?
Well, I heard what you were saying earlier, and could I possibly be that special man for you?
Oh, Fred, what about me? I'm crazy about you.
Oh, I know you're
Grace, crazy, not just man crazy. I can't see you raising vegetables in the country.
Oh, but I could. I'm very good with my hands. I'm just making things grow, but not the ordinary kind. I'd like to plant a kipper in the garden to see what kind of fruit it would produce. I'd like to catch an elephant and grab him by his tail and rush into a beehive thinking jump or like a flail. I'd like to sail a 64 for jelly across a sea of crust that's colored blue. But this crazy way I feel keeps me spinning like a wheel, all because I'm crazy, baby, over you. You know I'm crazy, crazy, baby, crazy. My heart is spinning like a rocket into space. Since I discovered that I really love you, oh, I'm the happiest person on the human race. I'd like to fly a Le Mans over London and watch the pigeons scatter in dismay. I'd like to dig a great big hole and start a wholesale shop, see painted old puddings and listen to the pop. I'd like to help the scouts down the corkscrew, melt rainbows down to make an Irish stew. But this crazy way I feel keeps me spinning like a wheel, all because I'm crazy, baby, over you. You know I'm crazy, crazy, baby, crazy. My heart is spinning like a rocket into space. Since I discovered that I really love you, I'm the happiest person in the human race.
I like you a lot. I like you a hell of a lot. But I also like Marge. I don't know. You wait all your life for a good woman, and then two turn up at once.
Sounds like heaven.
Do you know what I think it is? I quite like the idea of having two women in my life. But then again, I wouldn't know which way to turn for the best. What the hell? Why don't I just take a chance? Good idea. Why not? I think so.
Why not take a chance?
romance. Maybe I will find that peace of mind I've searched for from the start. It's time to make a change, time to rearrange all the things I have, it's for sure. Can play it smart, then why for the heart? Why not take a chance? What is there to lose? I've a right to choose all the things I need, so I can lead a better kind of life. Why not start again? Take a slower lane. Live life from the heart. It's time to make a start. So why not take a chance? Be a little bolder. I am getting older. That's no lie. Don't let life pass by you. Find a way that's brand new. You can do it if you try. Take a chance. Try a second one.
What's yours could also be mine.
And what life can show, so I can grow and make a brand new start. It's time to end the strife.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays could be mine.
It's time to share my life.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday would be fine.
Remember, we always have a choice. We can stay free. Nothing's fixed for sure. There is always more. So why not take a chance? Next then, is that right?
Oh, maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh, me yours.
Well, I think that's marvellous. 2 romances in my club in one night. It calls for a celebration.
2 romances, more like 2.5.
Yes, that's right.
I'll drink to that once I've got one.
I think we should have champagne all round.
Oh, good. About time. Yes. Oh, here's champagne. Oh, thank you very much indeed. There we are. Great.
Well, I hope you will be as happy as Betty and I have been, and still are. There's a lot to be said for family life, to be with those who you love and who love you, rather than chasing all over the world to make money. We've settled down, and now I couldn't be happier. I have everything I want right. I have everything I need. I've the sun and moon and stars above. What is more, I am with the ones I love. and watch the children grow and thrive. Best of all, I'm alive. I'm alive, full of music and laughter. I've got friends who can help on the way. So the troubles that always surround us fade away. I have everything I want right here. I have everything I need. And there's nowhere I would rather be than at home here with my family. Like a song in perfect harmony, I have everything that I want, everything that I need right here.
Bonnie dear, what is the matter?
Oh, I'm so worried, my dear. I haven't seen Arnold all day. I've been trying him on his mobile and I can't get a reply. I wonder what's happened to him.
Oh, perhaps he's out enjoying himself.
On his own, without me? I don't think so. What could have happened to him?
So worry, isn't he?
There's some of your crowd coming in now. He might be with them.
Now then, does this belong to anyone?
Arnold, there you are, dear. Where have you been?
I don't know where he's been, madam, but we found him outside singing out forever blowing bubbles.
And making very suggestive movements with his raincoat.
Suggested it was downright rude.
Well, you're all right now, dear. Come to Mummy.
Get away from little old me, did you?
Brucey! Brucey! That's not Brucey! That's Rocky! He told me his name was Rocky!
Nah, it ain't Rocky. It's Brucey, isn't it, darling? Oh, he's so sweet. Met me outside the theatre stage door, is it? With the biggest bunch of red roses you've ever seen. And just look what I found inside. Them's real diamonds.
Call that a bracelet. The one he gave me is so much bigger, and it's got diamonds and pearls. Pearls was his favourite, and he's going to take me to Las Vegas in his private jet. I know.
Well, he must have changed his mind when he met me, because he's taking me on a Caribbean cruise. We're going to stop at Cliff Richard's private villa in Barbados. He says he knows Sir Cliff intimately.
Arnold! Arnold, what are you thinking of? What have you been drinking? I don't know. You know you're not used to it. I let you out of my sight for a minute and look, put those women down. You don't know where they've been and what else they've picked up.
Here, missus, I don't know you think you are, but I saw him first. He's mine.
Get out of it! I saw him last, so he's all mine. He says I was his little spring chicken.
Just about ready for plucking, I shouldn't wonder.
Get off! I've had to put up with that for the last 20 years. Now you two leave him alone and crawl back into the flea pot. You get out of it. Oh, just get off.
Let's got to think of the rally tomorrow, you know. I wish you could all be there. It should be quite a show, you know.
Well, to be frank, I don't think you're going to be missing all that much. I mean, just imagine all that sagging flesh. Oh, perhaps not.
You don't have to leave it all entirely to your imagination. When I mentioned to the girls about your rally, they said you ought to practice before a show, and a rally's a bit like a show, isn't it?
Well, yes.
So, some of the men have been practicing, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're coming in now.
And we're going to have a wonderful time.
And everyone's in love, especially me. And I love everyone and everything.
that, folks? What did you think of all those songs? 18 original songs. Big round of applause. Tony Crimlisk. And so far, you haven't met Madam Producer. Pauline Jones, where are you, Pauline? Come and take a bow. And what did you think of my Bessie, B-Bus? Built by Malcolm over there and his team of happy helpers. And as we said, we had a few replacements last minute, just before we started the show. And what we need now is a round of applause for all those that stood in. Obviously, Tony stood in. Big round of applause for Tony. Kath Barnes, she stood in. She's very strong. Hiding behind there somewhere is our stage manager. Never done it before. Big round of applause for Les. Come on, Les. All in the front down here. Come on, you're not hiding anymore. Big round of applause for them. Of course, it's the smallest, youngest little members of the cast. Let's hear it for Daniel and Katie. Come on. Well, ladies and gents, I think that Tony's got a few words.
Well, yes, I've got a lot of thank yous to say, far more than I could possibly tell everybody. But first of all, I must thank all the cast and the principals. They worked so hard. They've been rehearsing since September. I've been rehearsing for the last 2 days. and the show was written, believe it or not, about over a year ago, but it couldn't have been more topical, could it? The first night was budget night. So that wasn't intentional, it just sort of happened. So our thanks to everybody of the cast, and of course to the people in the Civic Hall, Pauline, and to Alistair and Matt, who've been doing the sound and the lights and the band. Dancers, and they were trained by Shirley and by Jill. Jill's behind me here.
Come on, Jill.
Bringing more than a touch of glamour to the show. And I mentioned Joe Gray, who helped to train the choir as well. Malcolm, who did and his team, who did the coach. But the highest praise and thank you, Joe. The highest praise has to go from me to Pauline, who had the courage and the sheer energy, I'm going to say, to take on the show. First of all, last year, when it looked as if nothing was going to happen, that show wouldn't have happened without Pauline. And this one, she's been a rock in doing it. And behind her, I should say, Stan, a rock who was always there to support. And Clara. I'm hoping both of them are going to be in the next show, because there is going to be another show. The script is already partially written, the music isn't, but the script is. And that'll be on March, so make sure you don't book your holidays for March next year. End of March next year. I've got to thank also Tony, who isn't here. He should have been in my place, still recovering in hospital, but it was a great help. We kept making suggestions. We call him our amateur professional. It's been very good. Thanks to for Sue at the back, Sue Watkinson and Sharon have been running the raffle, and to Judith, who's been selling you all, trying to get your money by selling you the booklets. Yeah. All the money from those booklets goes to charity. The two charities, the British Heart Foundation and Cancer Research UK. So if you haven't haven't bought a booklet yet or made the donation, and if you enjoyed the show, now's your chance to do it. A huge thanks also, I don't know if he's here tonight, but to Bill Evans, who was responsible for editing and producing those booklets. He did a fantastic job. Is he here tonight? I'm not sure. No, obviously not. Right. And also, at the back you'll have noticed a lot of equipment there. Dave Larkin, who is producing a video. The video will be on sale in a few weeks' time, £10. And I hope if you've enjoyed the show and you catch it all, you want to see all the mistakes again. You're bound for the video. Most of all, though, of course, I have to thank you, the audience tonight, the full house again tonight, and for the previous 2 nights. Thank you all for coming. Have a safe journey home.
Please, of that last number. That's a short version. Are we ready?